there are a lot of people in sports, entertainment, and the vast majority of them, especially if they have a high following, they have been approached by this, what I'll call brotherhood, this secret society. They have been approached. And once again, I'm letting you know, just in case this broadcast is interrupted, it's going up. So I'm recording this on several different platforms. The problem is that a lot of people are unaware of this secret society. And what is this secret society? What do they do? When they induct you, it always has something to do with something sexual that they're going to do. Something sexual that you need to do. Whether it be with an animal, whether it be some kind of homosexual agenda, or whether it be allowing somebody to defile you in some kind of way, then that's the induction, all right? And you can tell who's been through it. This one is one from back in the day. I want to play this one, and it's about this guy who was blowing the whistle about this agenda that you have to be into if you really want to, quote unquote, make it in the music industry. Let me pull this down, and then we're going to get into this. So I'm going to play this.
Then they bring me to the back room, and in the back room they have this long table with a white sheet set out. I mean, beautiful thing. Look like the damn Last Supper. On one end is Derek Jeter, there's Stephon Marbury. It's not that the rapper. That's not it. That's a misconception. What it is, it's about control. See, that's what makes it. That's why you see, like, wow, Jamie Foxx, you would say that, because they're in a bind. Because see, Jay-Z's not. But once you reach a certain level, you have to give something up. There's something that you're going to give up, because you got to be down with that crew. And how do I know? Because it happened to me. That is why I'm standing here talking right now. I reached a certain level in that station. What I'm saying, what's happened is it was passed down to to everyone in the urban industry. So now you have a rapper who will get turned out by a high-ranking label exec, because, well, what you gonna do? I mean, if I want to be a rapper and I walk in and the label exec tells me that this is what I need to do for him, because hey, he put my album on when I really wasn't that talented, but they pushed me because they saw that I was something that they could sell. So when you bring me in a room and there's my favorite rapper right there who's in the same room, so that must mean he must have committed the same act as I did. So at the end of the day, depending on where your level is within yourself, you go do it. And it's easy for those of us to sit back and say we wouldn't do it. But the majority of us will never fulfill our dreams. So we'll never be in a position to say what we would or would not do. You understand what I'm saying? We'll never be in that position. Because before I got there, I would say the same thing until I got there. You understand? So I literally lived the devil taking me to the mountain and saying, you go to the left, you have all of this. And I was there. It was ritualistically done. 3 straight weekends. They do everything in 3s. 3 weekends in a row. Hey, D-Brad, let's go hang out. And every weekend, he kept beating me in the head. Get rid of this Rap City, man. You can do more than Rap City, D-Brad. You can do more than you can come with us. We go to the joint, we hanging in VIP. Get me everything I want. Then every time we hung out, it was the same way. Then they bring me to the back room. And in the back room, they have this long table with a white sheet set out. I mean, beautiful thing. Look like the damn Last Supper. On one end is Derek Jeter, there's Stephon Marbury. I'm trying to talk to the model chicks. He's like, nah, D-Brad, come on, sit right here. We get inside the limo. We're in the car. The man standing across looking at me like I owe him something now. And while he's doing that, he's sitting there with his legs spread open, rubbing his. Now, I'm in a situation where I'm like, no, what am I going to do for me? So for me, I had to turn that away. But with the hell that I caught after that, I've been homeless. I've had my name destroyed. I was ashamed of myself. I went from being a man to nothing because I would not cross over.
Basically, this is a video whereby back in the day, this was back in the 1900s, where this guy was spilling the beans about how he was brought into a room and he was given a choice. He said they do everything in 3s. And so they said the first time, hey, come with me and we're gonna just go hang out. And he was talking about Diddy, his whole experience with Diddy. And Diddy says to him, come on, let's just go hang out. And then he's going to hang out, and they hung out for 3 weekends in a row. Then next thing you know, he says he gets in a limo, and the guy sitting there, he was trying to get with the girl, but there was this Albion guy sitting there rubbing himself and expecting him to partake in some kind of homosexual activity. Well, the guy says no, and he turned it down. He said, but what happened to him is that after that, it ruined his life. That they did everything they could to destroy him because he chose to say no. All right. So I wanted to show that one. There was another video that I wanted to show the clips of where there is another guy who's talking about how he had a deal.
Yeah, the music industry has the same masters, I would say, as the political industry. They
them
like
damn Jews, huh?
Yeah, you get the same marching orders because it's a school to
yeah.
prison pipeline, and they have partnerships with people that own private prisons, and it's to influence the youth to get back into the prison systems.
Wow.
For the most part, it's about a school to prison pipeline to try to influence them more than their school or parents could.
He was had a record label, and that he was given a choice. He said the first choice was to have sex with some pigs in a robe. The second choice was homosexual activity. And then he said the third choice was something else.
When I wanted to sign with Universal Music, I remember we had our artists on the 6 letters. We were supposed to get a 80-20 deal where we keep like 80% of proceeds, which is really good. But it was with Universal Music, and they gave us an option to receive the money. It was either like we get in like these robes and have sex with the pigs, which something super random. Yeah, like
wait a minute, you have sex with a pig?
Yeah,
They put you in robes.
Yeah,
what the hell's the robe for?
So I wouldn't really know because I didn't go in detail with it. But it was either those. It was 3 options. Like, but I still to this day I don't know what the third one was. I remember my artist said that one, or it was homosexuality. Now the homosexuality, it was they were gonna film on camera and they were gonna have a table, so like a desk with any type of drug that you want. White cocaine, pink cocaine, no matter what type. And it would be there.
Give me some fentanyl. I don't remember none of this shit.
Oh, man.
Give me some fentanyl, some cocaine, and throw some heroin in there.
But they make you, it's nothing like really aggressive. It's kind of like how the Bible would explain the devil. It's super pleasant. The way they would address you, it's like to make you comfortable. They don't want you to be out of comfort, and it's pretty much try to influence you that other people that you look up to have done, and it's just the way it is.
He said they had them to sign contracts concerning, the deal. Okay, well, we're going to give you the money, but in order to get the money, you got to do one of these acts that degrades you. And what we're going to do is record it. And once we record it, well, then we feel comfortable about letting you have it because you really don't have any power. The guy talked about how, especially when it comes to melanated guys, they have to do something to break them because they're too powerful, he said. They're too strong, so they want to have sex with them, bend them over, so that when they're on camera, they can act like they tough, but they know they're not really tough because they know the truth is that they got bent over in order to get that position.
Yeah, they have the same stuff. Like you go to LA, ain't far from here, and you'll pretty much hear about mansion parties where they'll have different floors. You have like a regular floor where you can be invited to a party, and there's people that can come in with you, be invited to a whole different party that's underground.
Oh, really?
So you could be there chilling with like B-listers, C-listers, and then you have like the A-listers, and they'll all go to the back room and go in the stairs by a secret department, and that's where their real party starts. But it is a lot of
is it
strange.
the Diddy party?
Yeah, it's a lot of weird information, but for the most part, these are people, to me, I would say, are victims of Stockholm Syndrome, the ones that go out and host these parties because they're people that pretty much got abused in order to get fame. So they just start doing things like that to trick themselves into saying that they like it or what happened to them. But for the most part, people experience that upon signing a contract.
You got to go through that.
All right. My whole point is that if you're wanting power and you're dealing in these people's arena, which when you're talking about major league anything, football, basketball, baseball, whether it be women or men, those who have the funds are controlling it. And if there's any kind of chance that you have any kind of influence over a large number of people, they're going to come at you and they're going to make an offer. And if you do not take them up on the offer, they're going to make life difficult for you. Diva Marie, what does this have to do with Caitlin Clark dancing with the devils?